Hey there, friends. It's the Health and Fitness Motivation Podcast. And today I have a special guest with us. His name is Harlow Robinson. He's the Executive Director of Healthy Futures, in Alaska. And those of you who are like my old timers, you've been around for years. Remember a couple of years ago when some of us did a little fun 100-mile challenge together online to support this group? Well, Harlow's doing it again this year. So I wanted the folks to be able to learn about what this is so you can see how there really are tons of groups, Harlow's one included, that are doing great things for the health of our nation and the health of our kids. So Harlow, thank you for coming on the Health and Fitness Motivation Podcast today.
Oh man, it's great to be here talking with you, Lynn. It's been a little while.
I
Thanks for having
know. It's been too long. So Harlow, you are in Anchorage right now as we speak. Is that right?
That is correct. Yes, although if I close my eyes, I would guess I was in Florida or something. We've had this just stunning stretch of weather. We had a really late cold winter, and then in a period of 2 days or so, it went from close to zero out to 60 above.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, we're enjoying going straight into summer season.
Oh my
So
gosh. I have a client in New Hampshire and they're still playing with snow now and then. And so she'll be jealous. She's like, I want to go to Alaska and get some sun. So tell us, folks, assume folks have never heard about Healthy Futures. What is it? What's the mission? What do you do for the community?
sure, yeah, we're a statewide, meaning Alaska-based nonprofit organization, and very simply, we're focused on empowering Alaska's youth to build the habit of daily physical activity. So
Yeah.
this is a cause that is born from the concerns around, the kind of the trends towards obesity and the health related risks associated with obesity. And within our, certainly we understand nutrition is a really important component of health, but and we don't dismiss that at all in our work, but our focus is on just really working with children at a young age, primarily K through 6, to just kind of help them build some foundational habits that they, will hopefully carry on through adolescent and then adult life.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's fantastic. And the reason we brought you on today is because oh my gosh, what is it? 3, 4 days on May 1st, you start what is it called? 100 miles in May? What is it
Right,
called?
100 miles in May, exactly. We have
Okay.
what we call the 100 Miles in May Challenge. And this has been, running a nonprofit, probably my least favorite part of it is raising money and putting on fundraisers. It's important, it's really important, both for the financial reasons and also just for community engagement. But it's never fun to be asking people for things, but
Yep.
this particular fundraiser has just really taken off, and I think it's so popular because it gives as well as it gets, and so people sign up, and this is something that your audience needs to know. It's certainly not limited to Alaskans. And we have, actually, last year we had people in Norway, people in Ireland, New Zealand. I can look all across the globe. There were people here and there, and all across what we call the lower 48
Yep.
in Alaska that did it. Um, Obviously the funds go to help our organization and Alaska-based youth, but I always let people know if they want to just go on there and pledge $5, and that just kind of takes care of the cost of administering this. It's a ton of fun, and you can pledge $5 and sign up your whole family or your group of coworkers or invite them, and they don't have any obligation to then pledge either.
Mm-hmm.
And what it is in a nutshell is 1 month of lots of fun, competitive if you like, interactive, social exercising. So it's not a running thing, it's not necessarily a walking thing. Any activity you do, we have this really cool mileage converter function where, I always use the example of splitting wood because that's a common one in Alaska, but you
No,
go out
go
and
for it. I want to hear the
yeah,
splitty wood
split
one.
wood
Yeah.
for an hour and a half, and then you punch in 90 minutes on there, and it spins out a mileage number for you. So
Very cool. Very cool. Well,
the
and I know when we had a group do it, we had people, we had somebody in not Alaska, excuse me. We had somebody in Florida, in Chicago, and a few people in Oregon. And that was just a heck of a lot of fun. And I remember that converter thing worked really well.
Yeah, very cool. And please do share the link for registering if you'd like, Lynn. And we've added a lot more kind of, I guess, gamification functions and
Awesome.
color charts and stuff like that. And the whole idea with this is if we want to work with youth and then, you know, help them to build better habits, we really need to role model it ourselves and set an example. And we've also found that May just feels like a transition time, especially here in Alaska, but maybe in Northwest, generally speaking, where people are like, I need to get in shape for summer. I want to get outside more, and it just
Yeah.
really works. May
Yeah.
just tends to really work.
Especially May of 2021. That feels a
Hmm.
little bit significant this year. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know.
No, I think it's everyone. I agree. I think
Yeah.
there's this feeling of wanting to come back out of your shell a little bit. So.
In a big way. Yeah. So folks who are listening, what is the website that we want to send them to?
Our Healthy Futures website is
Uh-huh.
healthyfuturesak.org. And
Okay.
then when you're on that page, there's a tab for get involved, and you'll find the 100 miles in May button on there.
On
So,
there. Okay,
yeah.
friends. So if you've been looking for one more way to have a little more motivation and support a group that's helping the future of our kids get healthy and have a little more community, then 100 Miles in May is your event to do this year. And I am not being sponsored or paid in any way. I don't get a dime for this. Just got to put that out there. But I just love what Harlow's doing up there in Alaska for the families and the kids. So 100 Miles in May, folks, check it out. Thanks so much, Harlow. Appreciate you coming on.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Lynn. It's great to catch up with you again.